Welcome back, folks, to Age of Lemuria. I'm your host, Lucan, and we are back on the second part of this adventure. Uno, why don't you tell me what's been going on?
All right. Is this for people who've just tuned in, or
Yeah,
just it's
this is the second part. This is part
okay?
two.
So we just got summoned at this farmstead. This farmer is ill and like needs help with a few chores, I guess. So we helped clear some termites, which turned out to be super deadly. We helped fight was on a girdle, and we also peeped off some fey creatures from the Winter Realm.
Just one. Just one fey creature.
That's the one. So far, just our one level one rook wizard hasn't died yet. So I believe we were taking a little like cat nap till sort of dusk, so we can fight some spiders.
All right. So we open up to the farmstead. And we see Billy out in the field. He's tilling the field, and then you see the sun slowly like going down, and Billy's like looking around and stuff like that. The camera zooms to the backside of Billy, and you see these two red eyes staring at Billy. And Billy's just obliviously done alone. And then we cut back to the farmstead to where you are, where you are comfortably sleeping in a bed.
I'm in like the bed with my eyes closed, and Ridley the owl is like on the windowsill, just looking outside.
Okay. Have your owl roll me a perception check.
Okay. All my sheets, I close them. Is with advantage.
Yes. Even with advantage. So, yeah, nothing's happening. Everything's cool. The sun is slowly setting in the horizon. Everything else. Farmer Ed, of course, is like working on his papers and stuff like that. And he's like, and of course, you don't see nothing. Everything's hunky dory. Fine. What do you do?
So part of my character as like personality is that he suffers awful visions of a coming disaster.
Oh, 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 interesting, interesting. So, while you're in your sleep, you have visions of like six-legged, eight-legged creatures like coming all around you and stuff like that, and crawling on top of you, and slowly crawling on you, and slowly going into your mouth, and you just feel like this terribleness is just creeping up into you, and then you wake up.
It's just a dream.
Farmer Ed's like looking at you. He's like, "You all right, son? Seem to be tossing and turning in your sleep. You okay?"
It's just a thing that happens, you know. It gives me bad dreams, I guess.
Finger waggler. He's like staring at you. He's like, "You got a troublesome past, son. You need to drown your dreams in some honey ale." And he like slides you over a cup.
I go like on this big rant about how like magic is connected to like dreams and stuff.
He's like, "Sure."
You see the narrative
He seems very
links.
skeptical. He's like, "Sure, son, sure. I have dreams all the time, but it doesn't make me a magical man."
You say that, but you know, I'll take the food
He like
because
pats your leg. He's like, "Some of my dreams I wish were true. You know what I mean?" He's like,
I wish I didn't. Okay. I mean, that's why I wear a blindfold all the time because by like focusing on, you know, on the the ethereal, abstract realms, concentrate on and focus on concepts that might be more difficult for present and in the physical realm
He's like,
to
sure,
understand.
son. I drink all the time and I see other worlds too. Yeah. I see
I mean,
all
maybe we
types
do.
of stuff when I drink too. Yeah. See pink elephants marching in the room and everything. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. He's clearly making fun of you, not taking your your story seriously at all. You know.
I mean, I can prove it if you want. I mean, my owl is
All right, tell me what's
from
going to
dreams.
happen next.
Are you asking any character or out of character?
No, this is in character. Like Farmer Ed's like, oh, you see
Oh,
visions and stuff like that. Tell me what's going to happen next.
okay. Are you ready for this? You see this owl? I'm gonna make it's gonna disappear.
Okay.
It's gonna happen,
He's
and
like,
then
I can make this ale disappear too, and he like drinks.
and as he looks away, I'll disappear into his pocket dimension.
Okay, sounds good. This is like, oh shit, where'd the owl go?
It's just funny how those things sort of happen, you know?
It's right at this time where you're both like laughing at each other's jokes. He's laughing because he's kind of a little drunk, and you're laughing because he is a little drunk. This is when you hear a scream outside.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Billy, he's too young.
What do you do?
This sounds like we should. I'll jump to my feet and resummon my owl familiar back to my shoulder.
Farmer is like, oh, Billy, what's going on? Starts heading for the door. And of course he's like, what do you do?
I'll follow.
Okay. As you step outside, you see not only Billy, but you see little Joe
Oh, okay.
covered in webbing.
It's Avenger the Spiders. I'm never gonna eat you.
And Joe's like, oh my god, it's the spiders! Spiders are on us!
The spiders are upon us.
Roll me perception.
This is Rattler. Who am I?
Sure. Yes. You have advantage on this roll as a big blast of webbing comes at you and at Farmer Joe. Go ahead and roll me a reflex save. You have advantage on this reflex save because you see it coming. Farmer Joe fails, and he gets caught in the webbing.
What do we do?
Let's see here. Is that good enough? You
With
make
my
it.
owl as
Yes. Yes. You both have advantage on this, and you both make it. But Farmer Ed is captured in the webbing. And that's when you see a spider coming down
Wave of spiders.
out of the tree. You think it's been watching you this entire time, planning its attack. This creature seems to be like moving lightning fast, and roll that sweet, sweet initiative.
I got reflexes like a ninja.
Initiative. You are currently not webbed. However, Okay, it's +3. 21. What'd you roll? What'd you roll? 23?
So it's I rolled +7.
You had 7? Okay. Spider got a 21. And what'd your owl get?
It's my turn, right?
It is currently the spider's turn. He rolled a 21.
I rolled 23.
Oh, you got a 23.
It's
Oh, you're
right
23. Okay. You are up first. 23 and then owl.
Spider, or is it just?
It is currently crawling down the tree. It looks hungry, and it's about ready to attack you.
It's not good.
Yeah.
Check my spells. I should have gotten some better attack spells.
What do you do?
Let's go to the trees.
It's currently in the trees.
Oh wait, actually,
Does have partial cover.
I want to ready an action.
Sure, what is the
when
ready
it-
action?
In touching range, I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp.
Sounds good. Anything else?
Shout for Farmer Ed to get down. Spiders.
Currently, Farmer Ed is like stuck. He's like, still coughing and stuff like that, but he's covered in webbing. And so is Billy, and so is Little Joe. The spider just seems to have like, choo, 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 choo. And it's now coming towards you. You ready?
I
The spider leaps at you from the tree, just and attempts to bite you. Let's see what it's got. The giant spider. And it is unaffected by the spider webbing as it passes through. This creature seems... Oh my god, bless me. Okay. It comes leaping out at you. Is a 13 hit?
still got my mage armor.
All right, excellent. It bites on to like this magical force field. What do you do in return?
Well, my reaction, probably, I rolled Shocking Grasp.
Yep.
I'm going to roll a d8 for damage.
Sounds good to me. Ooh. So as this creature lands at the side of you and your armor protects you, tell me how you shock the shit out of this creature.
Does Ed see this?
Oh yeah, he's not blind. He's currently just like stuck against the wall.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
Yeah.
Magic.
It's currently your owl's turn.
I'm going to send Retley. He has 60 feet of movement.
Okay.
Over to the Billy, because Shocking Grasp through Retley.
Okay.
On my next turn.
Okay. Sounds good. The spider. Oh, it's here. Now it's the top of the round. It's your turn.
Turn for Retley. I can dash, right?
Yes.
So it goes twice as far?
So yes, doubles the speed. So you can move
Okay,
120, I think.
The flying speed normally.
Yeah. So folks at home, so is he 5 foot high and going up? He's moving into webs, by the way, if he goes over there.
Okay, I'm pretty sure.
He's flying up, right? See, this is why flight's always complicated.
Okay, so 100 and I guess 10 up.
Okay. Are you going to provoke an attack of opportunity? Because you're
Wait.
moving out of range, right?
I choose no. I choose because
Yeah.
flyby.
Is he attacking?
Fly is an ability my owl has that prevents opportunity attacks.
Really? What? See this? See the shenanigans. See the shenanigans. I know that you can fly by attack, but I didn't know that you could avoid attacks of opportunity.
Doesn't provoke opportunity attacks when it flies out of its reach.
Excellent. Excellent. Having no other creatures to target. Oh, well, actually, it's your turn.
So, spider is still alive?
Yes.
It was dead.
The spider's just like a little tingly, but it's still alive, and it looks pissed.
That's my maximum damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Time to. I'm gonna do the same thing.
Okay,
If it works the
sounds
first
good.
time.
Sounds good.
Just lightning quickly from my hands as I jump forward.
Oh. So, let's see. Is that a hit? That's a good question. Yes, that's a hit. The spider shrieks in anger as I just. But yet, it is still up. It's just like.
This is a spider.
Yep.
Is it like 5?
It's a big ass spider. This is like your size spider. You notice like this creature probably feeds on the termites. It comes lunging at you. Oh shit. And yeah. The spider's just like and roll me that sweet, sweet fortitude save. Oh, con save. And you take 3 points of damage. You're good. You're good. You're good. And the spider's like. It seems pissed, like really mad. It is Owl's turn.
Al, don't you have like a. Yeah, I thought you said owl, like big owl or something.
Owl's turn.
Um,
Yep. Big Owl's turn.
So there's a spider over
Little
here, but I
owl.
guess there isn't.
Folks at home, it's a little owl, but it's got a big opportunity.
No. Okay, so Billy's kind of small, right? So could try and like pull him out the web?
Billy is about half your size. And how big is your owl? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work.
I thought there was a spider over here. But
Also,
I guess I was
remember,
mistaken.
Farmer Ed took away Billy's spear and shield.
Ah,
Remember?
was it?
I bet he's regretting that now.
Well, I guess like there isn't actually a spider over here, though, is there? I messed that up.
There's no spider over here. Not that you can see. But this spider seems to be the cause of all this.
It will swoop all the way back over here.
Sounds good. Billy and old Joe, of course, are struggling against the webbing. It's like sticky stuff. It's your turn.
Is it?
The owl, I assume, flew back? Yeah, okay.
Okay, I am going to. Any way to gauge like how injured this spider is?
This creature seems to be really tough. There's a reason why it hasn't gone extinct or easily killed.
I guess I'm gonna pull up my big guns.
All right, yeah, pull out your big guns. Let's see what you got. See what you do.
It's my only attack spell. So seeing that the spider is just a huge, like man-eating behemoth, I'm just gonna get his hands up, and he's gonna cast Burning Hands.
Excellent. You do realize that there's an apple tree right next to it, right?
Wait, man. Downwards, maybe? Oh, wait, I
So
can
it's a
actually...
tree, so you, with your flames, right, you realize that you're going to, oh, you can move, by the way. You can move. Yeah, there we go.
That way it would just go, like...
Yep.
maybe less
The tree won't get the full blast. Yes. Yes. You're good.
The web on fire, would that be a bad thing or a good thing? Would that, like, get them out, or would that just kill them?
I don't know. I mean, you go and stop and do a
I'm
knowledge
just
nature?
gonna-
Oh, this is like a surprise attack. This is all happening within less than 30 seconds. All right. What's the reflex say?
Could I sort of run the side of the spider and unleash a huge blast of fire?
+3.
The DC 12 inch or half, if it makes it.
The creature agilely just... It's still scorched, but it's not as bad as it would have taken a full blast. Creature is now super pissed. But it looks injured. It's like crispy, right? And like it's got crispy edges on it now. It's like
It's like a little bit roasted.
it is pissed. And then it is going to... What's this will save? Will. Where's will? There it is.
Hello?
Right there. Just 1d20 flat up. Having just been electrocuted twice, and now just ate a scorching or a flaming blast to the face, the creature decides to flee. What do you do? It's going to run. You get an attack of opportunity if you want to.
I've got force staff, so yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, go ahead. As the creature attempts to flee. 2, 3, 4. I believe that is a hit.
One d6 minus 1.
You whack it. You whack it. That's 3. The creature flees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, it's your turn. It's actually your owl's turn.
My owl has a turn first, I believe, right? So if I send my owl
Danger.
2 feet this way,
Danger. Yep.
is that okay?
Yeah, that's perfectly acceptable.
In that case, moving my movement sort of 30 feet, I can still cast a spell on another Shocking Grasp.
Excellent.
Here we go.
Oh, big money, big money, big money! Tell me how you kill this creature.
Oh, it's, okay. Well, yes, Red Lake sort of swoops in and dives down and lands on its back. Adron just a huge like jolt of electricity. Redley's talons and through like the spider's torso.
The creature screams in agony as it and dies.
I did it. I killed a spider.
Yeah. With the creature's death, all the webbing comes undone.
I imagine I can sort of just help everyone out of the web.
So like everybody's like, yay! Woo! Good job, son! I can't believe you did that. Like, well done, well done.
Me either.
Billy is like trying to get little Joe over to the tree. He's still plowing the earth, by the way. He hasn't made it very good. And Billy's like, well done, yes, good job. Farmer is like, I'm sorry that I took your shield and spear away, Billy. And he goes back and gets the spear and shield, and it hands it back to the little frog, the little bullywug. And it's like, he like nods in appreciation.
Well, I think we've all learned a very important lesson today.
Oh, what is that? You got lucky, kid. I was like, you got lucky.
Lesson is don't mess with poisonous fungi.
Like, Farmer Ed's doesn't know what you're talking about because you didn't tell him about it, but Billy's laughing with you. He's like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah."
And also, if magic is real, magic is OP.
Farmer Ed's like nodding in agreement, like he's like, "Yes, that's impressive magic. You did very well."
Oh, thank you.
He's like,
Whoa.
He's like, as always, the farmer's like, "All right, well, get back to work. You did a good job, son. Get back to work." And he's like, he seems to be quite impressed by what you've just done.
Well, I think I'm going to need a full night's rest after that. I haven't got much magic left in me.
As well, you're welcome to sleep in the farmhouse. Of course. Come on in, son. Come on in.
It's much appreciated.
Billy, go take care of little Joe. He comes back inside.
You're okay? Getting Joe back into the panel?
So Billy like looks at his spear and shield, and he like nods his head.
Now that I got a shield,
Yep,
I'm
a
fine.
spear and shield. Yep. So they start heading back around towards the pen.
You really saved the day there. Got that spider.
And Billy comes back inside. Farmer Ed is busy cooking a meal in celebration of your victory over the giant spider. He's like, "Do you have anything special that you want? We've got butter biscuits. We have some bacon. Anything in particular you want? Gravy? What do you want to eat, lad? You did a fine job. You saved me and Billy." And Billy like comes over and starts helping Farmer Ed.
Curious, does like giant spider taste good? People eat spiders?
Billy's like, yes. But Farmer Ed's like, ugh. So Billy's like totally all for like spider. It's just,
I'm not that interested in spiders.
Yep, but Billy's totally for it. Farmer Ed's like, oh, that's gross. It's like, I'd eat it in a pinch, but I ain't going to. I've got salted meats and bacon and shit, and you're wanting spider?
Well, if you have like a special treat for my owl, that'd be much appreciated. But I'm not a particularly fussy eater.
So like he's like, I don't reckon I know what owls eat. He like looks at Billy, and Billy's like,
like mice or.
Oh, there's plenty of mice and stuff around.
Can I just send my owl to just like go hunting around the house?
Sure, yeah.
Swooping through the room looking for mice.
Go ahead and roll me a D100 to see if there's any mice in the place. On high, there's the higher it is, the bigger the catch.
You get 100 mice.
Okay, so you get like a little mouse. You don't get like a rat or anything like that. So your owl comfortably and calmly captures, as a silent killer does, a little rat or mouse and starts eating it. Yum, 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 yum. The table's set, full course meal and everything else, eggs, bacon. It's a whole shindig. He says, "You did a good job, son. I'm going to give you another a bit of brew." And he hands you once again some honey ale, and again,
special brew.
Yep, 1d8, and then Constitution save or get drunk. So you done a good job, son. You did a good job. All right. So they start eating. What do you do? He's like, Farmer Ed talks to Billy, and he's like, Billy, sing us a song. And Billy's like, brah, brah, brah. He's like, okay, Billy, that's enough. He's like, you got anything that you can play?
Well, I've got my. It's made out of deer antler.
He's like, I don't know what that means.
It's a flute, and it's a woodwind instrument.
Well, can you play it, or is it just for show?
For sure.
So, like, Ed's like...
9 even.
I mean, Billy's like all for it, right? And he starts singing with it, and you both sound terribly wonderful, right? And Ed, being the ever-gracious host, is like clapping along with it, even though it's absolutely terrible. But the audience gets like, yeah, okay, we need to cut this scene short.
Well, I mean, I practiced it. I was never very good at it myself.
Well. Nobody complains. Billy thinks you did a wonderful job, and of course, Ed's all too ready. He's like, here, just eating his meal, and he's like, yep, you're doing wonderful.
And the owl is just face palming in the corner.
Owl's eating. Yum, 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 eating that mouse. It is currently dark. What would you like to do?
So, Ed, what's her face? Let me just check. Huda doing up about now? Is she awake, or does she sleep? I guess, or is she more active during the night?
Oda's Fae of the Winter. She does whatever she pleases.
All right.
So yes, here you rolled that natural 20 last time. So for the people who are just currently watching, you rolled a natural 20 on the area right down here. I'm pinging it. He encountered a Fae. That's who we're referring to. She's a Winter Fae of the Winter Court. And that's why there's still snow on the ground. Say it again. Your mic's cutting out again. What's up?
This phase that there's a conspiracy here involving Faye. So was it just that one big spider, or were there lots of big spiders in this area?
I mean, are you going to go hunt them?
Obviously, they've been bothering your farm for a while, I assume. I was just wondering if it was just that one, or if there's more.
Well, as I understand it, the mites bring in the big ones, so predators always come around when there's meals to be had, so must have gotten sick and tired of waiting for the mites to show up, and he must have thought us as food. That's what I think. I don't know. I don't read the minds of spiders, but that's how I interpret it.
That is wise, I suppose. Because tomorrow we should focus on clearing this infestation.
That'd be wise. That's why I hired you. I didn't know that you get 3 things done in one day. Dang.
I can be very resourceful when I need to be.
I guess with magic you can do all types of stuff. He drinks his ale.
So, are you sure you don't want Billy to come down with me? Because it would help a lot if Al does get killed.
So, Farmer Ed kind of looks at Billy, and then he looks at you, and he's like, roll me a persuasion with advantage.
I'll roll initiative, and he pulls a shotgun.
Yeah, boom! Boom! Surprise, mother!
Oh, that was the wrong one. Sorry.
That's still good.
Should I just use that one instead?
I mean, it's a roll. Keep it. So Farmer Ed's like, all right, you've proven your worth. I believe you. You keep Billy safe. I trust you. You saved my life and my horse and Billy. So I trust you. I'm going to put their lives in your capable hands. You think he's a little drunk, by the way. He is a little drunk.
Drunk.
Yep.
All right, well,
He's sick and
here's my
drunk.
plan.
He's like, all right, I believe you. I believe you.
I do actually have a hunting trap in my inventory, so I'll sort of take it out. I was thinking of maybe using one of these so we don't have to fight them head on, if possible.
He says, well, that's smart thinking. Traps work. If you ever use them. Takes a little forethought, but yeah. If you can do it right. What you know about them there mites? Huh? Talked a little bit about them earlier.
Will like explode when I touch them, so
They
that's good enough for
explode.
me.
I've never seen them
Well-
explode.
Well, you've never seen magic like mine before.
Well, I think I saw you use your fire and thingamabob finger waggling. And something like thunder and shit coming out of your hands. And your owl. He like looks over at the owl like, that's kind of weird.
It's a very unique owl. Then do you see the monocle?
I see, yeah, he's very sophisticated. I wonder if he's one of those finger waggling owls.
Finger-waggling owls. But obviously, we only need to kill the queen.
Yeah.
Get
Good
as far
luck
as we
with
can.
that. He like coughs a little bit.
I mean, the hope is we don't have to kill all of them, because we probably won't be able to take all, like, hive.
It's like, yeah.
So,
Makes sense.
I'm curious, do you know if they're nocturnal or not? Because if we're attacking them during when they're sleeping, that would be ideal for us.
He's like, well, I've never tried it. I don't see too well in the dark, so no, I don't usually go out there and looking for trouble.
Okay, that's understandable.
He's like,
What about you, Billy? Do you more active during the day?
so Billy's like eating like part of the spider's leg, and he's like, whoop, like looking around.
Billy, where'd you get that spider leg?
He's like,
You.
he's like stashing it behind, like, nowhere.
Okay,
Rat.
no, Billy. I've got nothing else that I have to ask. I'm good to retire for the night.
Billy's
Just
like,
meditating.
likes the little spider leg, very obviously.
It's like a
Billy
big chicken
appears
neck.
tired. He's done a hard day's work of plowing, so
I've got my my Braille spell book, which I'm gonna go read.
okay. Well, Farmer Ed and Billy starts doing dishes. Billy finally goes over to his like a sitting log. Well, it's not really a log; it's like a stool, but it's like a wide stool.
It's a sleeping stool.
And yeah. He sits down like a toad, right? He's just like starts falling asleep.
Wow.
And,
So is this live? Low? Yeah.
Farmer Ed's like, well, you did a good job, son. You saved me and Billy and everything else. I owe you quite a bit for taking care of that spider. I didn't realize it was right out there. Maybe you were right about your dreams. It's like,
Yeah. Dreams are important. I'm also going to refresh my Roll20.
okay.
Doing the camera thing.
Okay. Minor technical errors, folks. But don't worry. We got Discord.
You didn't see
going.
anything.
Yep, we got Discord running because we like the Discord. It's
like the
much
Discord.
more stable. Yeah, it's far more
Mhm.
stable than Roll20.
Nah.
So Farmer Ed, having cleaned up dishes and everything else, He takes one more sip of honey ale before he retires. Do you want to ask anything of him before he?
Where do you get the honey from?
He's like, from the bees.
Where are the bees?
He's like, well, there's let's see here. If I told you that, I wouldn't be making more honey now, would I?
Steal the honey from the bees? Is
Well,
that?
well, you're pretty confident that this is wild honey. It's not like,
Oh wow.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He doesn't have any like bees near his place, so you're pretty confident that he's not a beekeeper. He's a farmer, right?
Okay. All right.
He's
I
like a
will go
gentleman
just.
who's got to have some secrets.
I see. I'm a big sort of forest survivor myself, but every man has his own techniques, I guess.
He like nods in agreement.
Good night, Ed. I
Well,
appreciate the food.
good night, finger waggler. Good night, finger waggler, Al. He starts heading off. You notice that like his words aren't as harsh as they were earlier. Not like a antagonist kind of way, but more of kind of like a slight nudge of familiarity.
Know each other. It's like character development, man.
A little bit of trust going on there. A little bit of trust. Okay. Well, they
Common people's trust.
are you going to bed? What are you doing?
Ed, I'm human. I'm not an elf.
Yeah. So the night passes uneventfully. So it's morning time, and Farmer Ed's the first one up, like always. He's doing his thing, and roll me that sweet, sweet perception,
Okay.
because you can actually see now, kind of.
He was secretly a spider the whole time. What?
Boom! What a twist! Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, for those people at home, 8 and 7. So your owl's like asleep, right? And you're asleep, so it makes perfect sense. Okay.
Al isn't asleep because it's a familiar. He doesn't need like to eat or drink. It does it. It just pretends to be asleep sometimes.
Then tell me
So that's-
why is your familiar not on the case?
He's just glaring out the window, seeing like a few like rabbits run past. And it's just staring daggers.
Right, I got it. So we get like a shot outside the cabin, right? And you see like these rats and stuff outside, and the owl's just like, and like
In the
Farmer
background.
Ed just walks right by it, but your owl's just like, oh, like owls do.
Turns out like he's secretly a Templar and okay. Okay.
Totally just like, whoa, I see, focused. So that's what happens. So it's between you and Billy to see who wakes up first. So go ahead and roll a con save.
Oh, it's not my greatest skill. Let's have a look.
+1.
Cheat and then
So like the plowing and stuff yesterday, the spider attack, fighting some mites and stuff like that, getting his shield and spear taken away, it doesn't seem to bother him at all. He's like, he is up and the crack of dawn. He's awake.
it's like
He's excited. He's like, I'm going to get me some mites. I'm going to get me some mites today.
my own mites. I have like some terrible nightmares about poisonous fungi taking over the world.
Sure. You have dreams once again. Instead of spiders crawling in your mouth and stuff like that, you have like this feeling of just like 8 or 6 legs gently caressing your forearm. And that bothers you all night.
Cool curse to have it's like the cost of magic is that you have terrible nightmares about spiders crawling on your back.
It's just a sensation. It's just a feeling.
All right. In that case, I'm going to appear at the table.
So Farmer Ed's like, you might want to talk to Oda again, see if you can get some stink bombs. That might help you out. Billy's going to go down with you. And you got 2 drinks, right? Got 2 drinks with you? You should have two honey ales.
I might have honey ales to Oda.
Okay, well, I mean, she might be drunk. Might get her drunk. If you know what I mean. He, like, hits your leg. Anything works. Farmer Ed seems to be doing a little bit better. He still coughs every once in a while, but he wasn't as sick as he was. And Billy, of course, Billy's like super hyped about going on a hunt.
He's got another spider leg.
Oh yeah. Like he's got spider legs in his inventory, and every once in a while he just takes it out and licks it. Like he's got that big sticky tongue too, where it's just like, yeah. Like a
just realized, is there still a spider body down here?
There is a body, yeah, but it seems to be ransacked by somebody.
It's missing a few legs. It's like bite marks all over it. I was just wondering if I could lace my hunting trap with spider poison.
You can, but there's a chance of being poisoned yourself. As long as you understand that.
What? It's
Yep,
okay.
Applying poison is super dangerous. Unless you're a drow. I think drow get free poison usage or whatever.
Warforged, maybe?
I mean, Warforged might be immune to poison. No, I don't think they got that. I think they didn't get that. I think they just have like, armor and then like con bonus. I don't think they got the poison immunity.
They might be immune to disease or something.
That's not too big. So, what do you do?
Right. Well, what sort of check would I have? Like nature to like lace it with?
I think it's a dex.
Maybe because it's like a survival technique, setting traps.
It would definitely be survival, right? So it's wisdom based. Applying poison to it would probably be. I would think it would be a dex check in order to apply poison to a weapon. Because you're trying to not poison yourself. So yeah, it's definitely manipulation. Yeah. That's what I think.
What do you want me to roll? This hunting trap.
So first off, tell me what you're doing, and then I'll tell you what the roll is.
Taking a bit of cloth with my hand and like wipe some spider venom, and, like wipe it on the steel jaw of my bear trap.
Okay, so that's definitely a dex check because you're reaching down into the spider's mouth, pulling out some shit, and then spearing it on some bear trap.
All right, let's roll some dex.
Yeah, that's right. So roll me that sweet fortitude save or con save.
Con save.
Yeah. Oh no, you're good. Oh, you're good. So you don't manage to succeed. You got one fang out, and it like crumbles in your hand as you apply it. You're either too rough or too soft. So in this case, you're too rough. You're just. It's like, well, that doesn't look right. You have one more chance to do it if you want to. Because
it is a bit risky.
It's 2 fangs.
That's 2 fangs. There's one opportunity to get it right.
Yep. Risk reward.
Can I get Billy to help, maybe? Like, Billy, hold this creature's mouth open while I reach in there and reach right to the back.
So, yeah, Billy will help you. Yeah, definitely Billy will help you. But mind you, if you fail, he will also fail. So you'll both be poisoned. So
Do I get the advantage?
You will get the advantage, yes. But it'll be 2 different saves. Oh, Billy.
Yeah.
Billy, roll
I'm
that
sorry.
con save, Billy. And you need to roll that con
Sorry.
save, too.
Oh, I'm definitely poisoned.
Okay. All right. So Billy's all right. What'd you roll?
Right.
A 17? You're fine. What you talking about?
Shot. But,
So both the spider fangs are destroyed during this process, unfortunately, and there is no poison on the trap. It looks like you got a bunch of spider goo, but not poison.
maybe it will like mascassette from the mites.
All right. So Billy's like, I don't think you know what you're doing.
It's spider poison. If you put spider poison in a trap, that's when they step on it.
He's like, that part goes right there, and that part goes right there.
Okay. I was going to talk to... and we'll start heading down into the tunnels again, okay?
Okay, so where are you going next?
Let's go down to the tree.
All right. So, could you recap and tell everybody what happened last time?
I tried to make friends with the Winter Fae by trying to just show her some magic tricks.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't like it when I offered to show it a fire magic trick because it is a Winter Fae.
Okay. So you approach the tree, and this time you don't hear any giggling or anything like that.
Alright, I'm just gonna slowly walk onto the leaves,
Okay.
away to the stump,
Okay.
leave my honey ale out at the base of the tree.
All right. You hear a slight feminine tingling voice. She's like,
I have to wait. Sylvan? I guess I don't want to waste a spell slot because I only have 2. I'll do it. I'll spend a spell slot to cast Comprehend Languages.
Okay. And she waits for your reply.
Again?
Okay. She says, what are you doing here?
I wanted to make peace because I thought I upset you.
You don't get a reply. I mean, that's accurate.
I was talking to Farmer Ted, and he mentioned that you make smoke bombs. I was very curious.
Okay. She says, oh, what do you want with
I showed you some.
smoke bombs?
I didn't catch that.
What do you want with my smoke bombs? Trying to
It's
set
fair
the
because-
forest on fire?
I don't want to do this. Do my magic tricks. So, isn't it your turn to show me some of your tricks?
When you say that, she giggles at the invitation.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
let me see something. See something. She giggles at the invitation. Okay, roll me a dex save.
A decent.
Nope. So around you, these plants like spring up and like wrap you. You are currently entangled. So the tree kind of like wraps itself around you, and you hear this giggling. You are currently entangled right now.
Okay. It's very impressive, Oda.
I know. I did it.
Um, I, I'm just surprised that you can make smoke bombs because I thought you were against fire, and smoke is presumably a byproduct of fire.
Old man Ed doesn't know nothing about anything.
Wow. Okay then.
He calls them smoke bombs. I call them fumigating bombs. Clearly a big difference.
Hmm. And what if I don't believe you?
You see like dancing lights start swirling like around the tree and stuff like that. So you see that she's like expanding her magical repertoire.
Uh, um, I'm
No.
very impressed.
Okay.
Okay, clearly I have estimated your prowess as a magical being, and it's an honor to be in the presence of one such as powerful as yourself.
I am powerful. I am. By the way, you're
I don't
still
know.
entangled. You're still entangled.
I don't know if you're powerful enough to help me
I'm
with.
powerful to help anyone I want. Huh.
I have to be more convincing than I am in real life. So,
I mean, that's what the dice roll are for. Well, what would you like to
um,
do?
so if you won't help me,
What? You want me to help your owl? She like laughs at this.
the the bog toad Billy.
Billy's stupid. Sometimes I make the horse bite him.
Oh, she's behind everything. It's all. You seem kind of mean.
I am a winter fae. What do you know about mean?
Um, what did Billy ever do to you?
Billy's a bullywug. I was here during the attack. They killed my favorite horse.
Hmm. Actually, a really decent argument. Okay, well put. But these termites get out of control, more spiders will be drawn to the farm, and uh, Ed and what's his face really almost died yesterday because spiders attacked them. And if they die, because they're the ones running the farm.
Roll me persuasion with advantage. She doesn't want this sweet deal to go away. Yeah, of course not. She doesn't want this sweet deal to go away.
I mean, who would? It's
I
pretty
know,
sweet.
right? It's pretty sweet. You get to torment Billy Wugs. And, okay, yeah. She's like, fine. You're still fun to play with. You're not dumb and dull like that bullywug. So she finally appears before you. By the way, you're still entangled. You have not left. And she gestures for your owl to come forward, and she presents like this little round disc, and she hands the disc over to your owl.
What's this? I ask as Redley picks it up in his beak, presumably.
She says, "You use this to scare the little ones away.
How does it
You're
work?
very
I just
smart when you use it. Otherwise, you'll be really dumb."
I can be smart when I want to too.
She like laughs at this, like, you're dumb.
Shut up, I'm not dumb. Um, but so do I just throw it, or do I like? Is there a special word, or
You just throw it, dummy. Duh. She like has one and she's like throws it over to the side. And you see a 10 by 10, like a small poof of smoke appear. She's like, oh, you made me waste one. You know how long it takes me to make those? An afternoon. Gosh. And she's like, you're boring me. Show me a magic trick. By the way, you're still entangled. You're still entangled.
All right? Let me just check my magic trick book.
All right.
Here's my magic trick book.
Okay.
I make the owl disappear again, and then I make it reappear on her shoulder.
You probably don't want to do that. Because it's the same thing. And you know that Fae are very flighty, so you want to show her something new and different. And by the way, she wasn't impressed
Don't do
last
that.
time when you did that.
Out of running out of tricks. I don't have enough tricks.
I mean, she's showing you her tricks. Tit for tat, right? Oh, by the way, like, over here, she sets like a small leaf on fire. It's just smoldering there.
She started a fire.
Yeah, she started a fire. With her mind. But it quickly
Well, if-
disperses after that. Because of the
Okay,
snow.
well, for this next trick, I need to get to the lumber so I can like pick it up.
She like claps her hands, and you're no longer tangled.
Quick grab. I'll pick up a piece of log and I'll cast. I'll like hold it up into the air and I'll cast.
Make it showy. Tell me what you're doing. Showy. You're showing off. You're trying to impress her.
Okay. I take a deep breath and I channel this through my hands, and it causes the wood to splinter and shoot out in the burst of light.
Okay, that sounds good. Do it. Roll that performance with advantage, as this is really showy. Boom. Okay. So she's like, yay!
Yeah, who's this smart one now, huh?
She takes the ale that you've placed down, and then she disappears. Unless you have anything else to say.
I'm good. I think that went as well as it could have gone.
I mean, she's not angry at you anymore.
A sweet fog creator. Smoke bomb.
Yep.
So Billy, let's go hunt some termites.
So Billy's like, "Brr, brr, brr, brr," and he seems all geared up for this. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right.
This time we're gonna do it. We're gonna get him.
Sounds
So it
good
can
to
happen,
me.
huh?
It sounds good to me. All right.
It's gonna go so wrong, right?
If you're smart, not really dumb. Let's go ahead and paste.
A torch again.
Oh, nope, no, wrong person.
All right.
Give me a second, and I'll be right back. Need to collect
Please.
you guys. There you are, right there. I select the wrong stuff. Copy, and then get your owl back in. Okay, there we go. Everybody's there. So place yourselves, and where do you want Billy?
Just any of these squares, anything.
Anywhere? Okay. There we go. Billy like belches a little bit and like licks more of his spider leg. Once again, he's like a little bit nervous. He's got his sword and shield out, or spear and shield. He's a
Listen,
little.
Billy,
He's like clearly nervous about what happened last time.
you've got the shield. You go in front. I'll stay at the back and try and use my wiggly hand powers from behind.
Billy like nods in agreement, and he says, "Which way?"
Can I just roll with a d20? A 1. Yeah. Let's just.
Okay. Ping which direction you're heading. All right. So Billy goes out in front. 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay.
Billy, stop.
Billy doesn't move anymore.
I'm gonna send my owl up ahead to do some skills.
Sounds good to me.
Move 60 and then move 60 straight back. Same sort of 6 seconds.
Okay. So because your owl's not touching the ground or anything else, he makes a full circuit of the area. He realizes that, well, you realize through your owl's eyes that this is like the food area, right? So this is like food and storage and stuff like that. You see apples and cherries and all types of fruit which they've stolen from the fields. You also see a dead spider in which they might have captured or killed or found. You see a dead horse. You see several bodies of unidentified animals and maybe even a few humanoids.
Let's try the other way. This seems to be some sort of well protected for food area.
This area right here, I'm pinging right here. This is like feces and junk and stuff like that. That apparently this is their storage. This is where they dump their shit. Right here.
It's just the pooping area.
Yep, it's the crapping
Oh,
area.
very civilized.
This main chamber, your owl. Roll me a perception, and then roll me a reflex.
Let's have a look. Readily.
Place your owl anywhere in here.
Give me a sec. Find perception.
Okay, so he doesn't see it coming. And yeah, roll me high or low.
What?
So your owl doesn't see it when it hits.
But it's a 16.
Right.
It's advantage to see things.
Okay. It's a 16. Yeah. So he sees it. He sees one of these warriors. As he gets within 30 feet, this warrior marches right up to him, lifts up its mandibles, and sprays acid.
Okay. It's
roll. Reflex save.
It's a straight V20?
Yep. You're good. Your owl manages to dodge out of the way, and then like this warrior seems to be like hot on his trail. What do you do?
Well,
1, 2, 3.
20 feet of movement. I think I'm okay.
Okay.
So just
you quickly outpace him. And return back.
because it's a flyby and it's also super fast.
Yep.
All right. For the cave now.
Okay. You make it back, and you know some of the dangers that are involved.
Did I see what this was?
Yes. Something. It was like square and rocky.
Regarding. So, here's what I'm thinking. Down this way, there's a narrow passage where we could set a trap, which they have to sort of go through to get us.
Okay. Billy's like,
Sound good, Billy?
I follow you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Follow me, Billy.
Billy hasn't seen what you've seen. So Billy starts following you.
I'm cool just to have to draw like a quick map in the dirt.
Okay. So Billy's like watching you.
This way.
Billy follows.
Really? Eggs.
5, 6. Okay, so
I don't
stop
think-
right here. Stop right here. As you go in here, you notice like this creature currently carving out the side of the mound. And as you get within 30 feet, the creature turns and looks at you. And roll that sweet, sweet initiative. Yep.
Like a Pokemon battle.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's not too bad. 12. Oh my goodness gracious.
Protect me, Billy.
Billy's got to do something. So, okay. Might has 12. You've got 8, right? And then Al's got 5, I assume? Correct?
I got 5, yes.
5. Al got... All right. Oh, Billy got, not Might. No, we'll roll for Billy. Billy! What do you get, Billy? Oh, 5. No, Al and Billy are not ready for this.
We just ambushed. It came out of the ground.
So the Might, as you turn the corner, this is his home, right? And it just charges up towards Billy. And it attempts to bite the shit out of him.
Watch out, Billy.
And misses. And Billy just blocks it with his shield. He's like, "Ugh!" And he croaks a little bit as the animal just slams against it. All right. Adron, you're up.
Okay, it's my turn, I believe.
Yep.
I'm going to use some Shocking Grasp.
Sounds good. Okay.
My best attack.
Do it. Do it. Yeah, that hits.
Roll 1d8.
Oh, tell me how you kill this creature.
Punch it right in the face with a Thunder Punch.
It goes down. Bzzz, fried bug right there. It goes down. All right. You do notice some
Basically,
movement.
that's how you do it.
Yep, you do notice some movement right here. What's next?
All right, I'm going to shoot a ball of acid in that direction,
Sounds good.
if I can.
It's a reflex save.
Yes.
It fails.
I'm casting it at 0 level, and it is.
It takes the full damage and becomes fully aware of you. It turns and screams. All right, whose turn is it now? Billy. Billy's up next. Billy's going to move right here. The creature turns and charges Billy.
Okay.
And it attacks. And misses. Once again, Billy's just like shield guarding you. All right, what's next?
Billy's carrying team.
Yep.
Okay, that gives me the opportunity to just carefully tread over some poop.
Yep.
And
You step in some
for
shit,
the-
man.
Look, novice adventure's gotta do what a novice adventure's gotta do.
That is a hit.
That bug.
Tell me.
D8.
Oh my goodness gracious. Just bzz, bzz, bzz. It's tell me how you kill this one.
I am the bug killer. I'm like a living bug swat.
Excellent. Excellent.
This is a choke point, Billy. We're gonna try lure some bugs here with my trap.
Billy nods in agreement and watches you.
Alright, so I'm gonna set up a hunting trap.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me
Hunting trap.
survival.
It's an item. I can. It's you use an action to place it.
Okay. Let's go ahead and open that up to the side.
Creature that steps on the plate must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d4 piercing damage and stop moving.
Excellent. Okay. Sounds good to me. Are you set up?
Yeah. Is there a way to like mark it? I guess I can.
Sure. We can give you a marker, a token. Actually, do we have traps? Let me see if we can put down traps. A trap. I think I got
Draw
traps.
one on with the.
What type of trap is it? A bear trap?
Yeah, that like a hunting. It does say trap. Comes a saw-toothed steel ring that snaps shut when a creature steps on a pressure plate.
There we go. Boom. Does that look good?
Look very cool.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool to me. It's a razor trap. Okay. That location is currently trapped. What's
Right,
next?
now we just need to lure them across the range of my acid splash. If I were to say this one, not line of sight, I don't think.
Nope, no line of sight there. What you gonna do, man?
I pick up a rock and sort of just throw it down the hallway to like, try and deceive them into coming this way.
Okay. See if it pays attention to 1d100. Yes. You get this skittering of feet and movement as it walks. Where did you place the rock? Where did you throw it?
Sort of like bounce it over here.
Bounce it right there? Okay.
Like off the wall.
Yeah, this creature comes into view. You do have a surprise round because it's not looking at you. It's currently investigating the rock. What would you like to do?
Acid splash if I can.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, you're still
It's
good.
If it's a surprise attack or not.
Is there advantage on that? I'll give him disadvantage. Roll 2d20.
Always seem to roll badly for acid.
What's the DC on that?
It beats it.
Okay, so your acid just. This is one lucky bug. That's what it is. So it's like playing with the mandible and everything else, and then it's like, and then it like pays attention to like what's going on, and then it like starts chittering, and roll that sweet initiative.
Okay.
Mites.
The initiative, baby.
Holy crap! How do you get out of that? Jesus! Did you roll a natural 20?
Did.
+7? Oh my god! How did you get +7?
It's the alert feat. It's a thing that initiative rolls.
27. Okay, warriors +1. Oh well, I can roll natural 20s too. There you go. Your owl got an 8. Warriors got a 21. Then queen. What is the queen's?
The queen had too.
I mean, it's in her chamber. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It's gonna move.
Okay.
Let's get him back.
Just a D20. Okay, well, it's still pretty damn good. Queen. 14. And then your owl got an 8. Oh, and now we need Billy. Billy, get in here. Don't leave him alone. Billy, get in here. Oh, yeah, there we go, Billy. Good job.
Good job, Billy. You the man. I guess I'm assuming I go first.
All right. So, this creature... Oh, actually, it's you. You're top of the round.
Acid splash, and then I'm gonna take a few steps back.
Okay. So, go ahead and...
Do it.
I'll roll. Oh, good damage, good damage. What does it do? Take half?
If it doesn't take any damage if it passes.
Oh, man. So this creature, right, it knew that 2 of its comrades died, and it's investigating, so it's like crawling on the walls and stuff like that, and you're just like, ugh.
It's hard to aim acid at like an angle. It's got like an arc.
Yep. It's the warrior's turn.
The walls.
Coming to investigate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Whose turn is it now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the alarm goes up. Queen doesn't do anything. Billy moves up to defend. And then Mike's turn goes. And then no, Owl's. Owl's next. And then it's the Mites.
It's the owl's turn, did you say?
Yep, it is the Owl's turn.
I'm gonna have the owl land on Lee's shoulder, and it's gonna ready in action help when a enemy gets within 5 feet of the.
So within the depths of this termite mound, you hear this ear-piercing shriek as the queen calls out to her minions to kill the intruders that have trespassed on her territory. And all these creatures who were once docile become vicious, savage defenders. And everybody starts moving. You hear the scattering of... And they all seem to be...
I feel like we've made a terrible
towards you.
mistake.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2,
They're coming, Billy.
6. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's so close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From around the corners and stuff like that, you see a termite mound, fully angry at such trespass, and you are now up as the termites come swarming in on you. What do you do?
Okay. Alright. My action to acid splash, I guess. This guy.
Sounds good. He's been ducking and weaving all this time. He's now coming in closer. He's going to go after Billy.
Oh, don't do hurt, Billy.
Okay, it's a roll. It's a
Come on.
This creature. This is 3 times that the same creature just ducking and weaving out of the way. This thing knows what you're doing. It's the spellcaster itself. It's just like it's reading your lips. All right. Warriors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Around the corner, you see these new creatures. They're much more heavily armored, and these are clearly soldiers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Trap goes off.
It's a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
Okay, what happens?
Okay, it takes damage and it stops moving.
Okay.
And
roll that sweet, sweet damage. Excellent. This creature, let's see here, takes damage. Let's see here, don't we? Why is it not?
So the bear trap just closes around its leg.
Okay, excellent. 12. Okay. The creature stops moving and it screams in agony as one of its legs breaks off, but it has 5 more. It is now Owl's turn.
The owl is going to
What's the owl going to do?
fly over and it's going to use the dodge action.
Okay.
Try and draw the attention of the insects. Sort of just kiting them.
So what is your goal here? What's your intention? What is your purpose?
Owl and Adron are both sort of working together to try and get them all lined up.
Okay.
Just trying to get them all into one space.
Excellent.
So
you're trying to get them all bunched up for, I think I know what's going to happen here. So it's now Billy's turn. Billy, with his spear in hand, plunges his weapon, or attempts to plunge the weapon, into this filthy creature. And he's going to attempt to bite off its leg.
it's... Billy, now is not the time.
Let's see. +3. Oh, look at that. Go, Billy. 1 hits, and it's his spear. What does a spear do? 1d8? 1d8 and 1d4. Yep, 1d8 plus 1. Well, I mean, he misses with his bite attack, but the spear penetrates deep into the carapace. However, this warrior seems to be much tougher, unlike the drones, and it's still up. All right.
It doesn't die.
Nope, it's still up. It is your turn. Once again, you hear this ear-piercing shriek deep in the caverns as the mites and stuff continue to approach. It is your turn.
No fear, Billy. No fear. Here's the cool thing about acid spray. If I aim at creatures within range that are within 5 feet of each other, so if I pick these two, they both have to make a save.
Okay. So 2 saves. Good thing they're the same.
It is a roll high. Oh. Both take 6 damage.
They both take 6 damage? Or one takes 6 damage?
Draw those assets.
Is it 2 different rolls or 1 roll?
It's 1 roll.
Okay, excellent. This creature that's been dodging all this time, right? It's been ducking and weaving and stuff like that. And it's like, I'm psychic. I can see through your crap. He finally dies. He just kills over. This warrior who's badly injured and everything else, your acid slams into it, and tell me how it dies. This warrior.
Just hits it in the face, and its eyes sort of bulge as the acid just gets through all that thick armor.
It crumbles.
Armor doesn't help.
Dead.
All right.
Oops. Boy.
2 of them, I think.
Warriors.
Quick. Okay, and I'm gonna move.
Yeah, you can still move.
Move through Billy, because now.
Yep, the trap's currently disarmed.
Through Billy, but before they hit me. And Are you saying something?
No, I haven't said anything. You said you were moving? You
Yeah,
just switched
they're
places?
moving, and
Okay.
that's the end of.
Let's see here. It is currently. You hear the screams, and then the mites move. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Mites move.
3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This warrior is now attacking your owl and attempts to bite it since it's the only target.
Disadvantage.
What'd you say?
It does with disadvantage because it's dodging.
That's 2. Okay. 20 plus. What's the bonus on this warrior? Plus 3? Nope. No bonuses. Oh, plus 2. Plus 2. Does a 10? Nope. And misses.
Isn't it? I
Yep,
got 11
hits.
AC.
Yep. Yep. And just see here. It is now Owl's turn. You're up.
It's gonna loop back onto Billy's shoulder.
Sounds good to me.
Just retreat, I guess.
It doesn't provoke, so
Oh,
you're
wait.
there.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All right, Billy, get behind me. I'm gonna reset the trap.
Is that what you tell Billy?
Because there's bugs coming this way.
All right. Yes. Yes, they are coming. Whose turn is it? It is currently your turn. Top of the round. It's Adron's turn.
Does Billy not get a turn?
He goes after the Warriors. Oh, so Warriors. There we go. So, where did you want him? Click on where you wanted him. Where did you want
Sort
him?
of.
Because I think he's currently on the trap.
Me. Come on.
Where do you want him?
Like
Direct him. Yep. Okay, so he's going to be right there. If you go to
reset
place-
the trap.
Yep. So you reset the trap. Anything else?
I'm gonna ready an action. Wait, actually, is this guy?
You still have movement.
This guy's.
So it was one action to set the trap, right? You still have movement.
It's with. Can I hit the queen with a acid splash?
You may, if you wish to activate her.
If I kill the queen, they'll all scatter, presumably.
Sure, sure.
Shoot an acid splash at the queen.
Excellent. The queen is active. Oh god. You just made this so much harder. But yes, of course. Oh.
Early chance, Billy.
It's the first one. It's the only first one. Okay, she takes damage. 3 points of damage. So this queen, you see this, Billy doesn't, but in the darkness, your owl sees this bloated form of this giant bug. And your acid easily just hits her. And you know she was docile, right? And then all of a sudden she as these creatures mindlessly follow you, this creature seems to have intelligence and is capable of thought, reason, and forethought. And it just turns
Intelligence!
and looks at you as you piss it off. It is the warrior's turn now.
I have made a terrible
2,
mistake.
3, 4, 5, 6. It's actually Billy's turn. Billy's turn. What did you tell Billy?
Coming right at us.
What is?
Ready your spear.
Which side? You see this bug coming around the corner. Which way? I mean, he's
It's
assuming
coming-
that you're talking about the warrior, but he can't
There's
see.
a huge queen spider right
he
there.
can't see this huge bug that's coming from the other
Ready your
day.
spear.
Okay, so he's like, but the bugs are coming this way. What do you want me to do?
It's a huge, huge, huge bug and it's coming right at us.
I know, I see it in front of it. Why do you want me to turn my back on it?
Bugs.
Okay.
We're fighting the mummy bug.
All right. So he sets to his spear against the darkness, right? Not sure. He's like, well, maybe he just wants all the credit. Billy just went. This creature, unlike the slow, pondering creatures that were around, she swims like a shark in the dirt. This seems to be her native area. Oh my gosh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She double moves, and like out of the darkness, just it's coming right at you, right at Billy. And Billy's like, holy crap! He was set ready for this charge, and he thrusts his spear at it. He was ready for it.
I tried to warn you, Billy.
He didn't know what was in the darkness. Oh my god. So, not expecting, he thought, big bug, not this huge bug, right? And he's just like, oh my god. And he kind of like drops his spear and then he like picks it up. And it is now.
No.
Oh, he still has bite attack. I forgot about that.
Bite it, Billy.
Holy crap, he bites her. So he drops his spear and he lunges at her with his mouth. He's clearly hungry, right? Driven by insanity. Billy bites the
Biggest
hell out of the
stack
queen.
I've ever seen.
Go, Billy! 1d4 plus 1.
Billy, I think we got to try and push past it.
Well, I mean, so he's got like these minor teeth, right? It's not like our teeth, right? It's got frog lips, and he does 2 points of damage to her. All right. It is now the mite's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right for us.
3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These animals are just like crawling over everything, getting up and over and stuff like that. And they're slow and methodical, but they are coming for you. You know it. It is now the owl's turn.
The owl is going to...
What's she gonna do, Al? What's she gonna do, Al? Things are looking pretty bad. I want to see what comes out of this magician's hat. Ooh, got a queen to your back, and you got a bunch of bugs coming from your front.
I'm going to get the owl to help his next spear attack.
You're going to, okay, help Billy with spear. Okay. So that's what you tell it to do?
All right.
Excellent.
We only got one shot at this.
Something. You got something.
Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be clutch.
All right. It is now Aaron's turn. Adron's turn.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay.
Adron. How do you pronounce that?
Adron.
Adron's turn. It's Adron's turn. Go ahead.
Adron is going to take a step back.
Okay.
When these termites surge forward, he's going to take a step forward and he's going to burning hands in that direction.
Excellent.
Try and burn as many as possible.
Excellent. Okay. Is that your ready action?
That's my ready action. He's like charging the spell.
Okay. So,
Oh man.
the first things first, the warrior moves and triggers the trap, hopefully. If it doesn't, it's going to be bad. 1d20.
The hope is it's gonna like cause him like a plug.
Oh yeah, it gets stuck on the trap. Woohoo! Roll your damage. Excellent. 2 points of damage.
Yeah, it stops moving.
And it's stuck there. It's stuck. And it screams in frustration and fury as it's just like...
Don't look, Billy. Just concentrate.
It is now Billy's turn. Billy now has advantage on spear attack, correct? He thrusts the spear at the Queen Mother. With advantage. And he hits. Woohoo! 1d8 plus 3. Plus. Oh, it's plus 1. It's plus 1. Oh, it does 4 points. The spear slams into the queen, but it doesn't seem to be doing a lot of damage at all.
Don't forget that bite attack, Billy.
Yep. Billy's going to make that bite attack. He's vicious. He's vicious. Plus 3. Get him, Billy. Crit. Oh, that's close. That's still a hit. It's 1d4. 1d4 plus 1. These are like against our hard exoskeleton. These are just like little annoyances at all. And now it's the queen's turn. The queen, frustrated at Billy's assault upon her beautiful carapace, she attempts to bite the shit out of Billy.
Don't kill Billy.
God.
No.
Oh God! Don't kill Billy. 1d20 plus 5. Holy shit! Oh, I think that's a hit.
That's such a hit.
He did. Oh my God, he might be dead. Acid foams out of her mouth as she attempts to grapple him and tries to shake him, slamming him against the sides of the wall. Oh my gosh.
No, not Billy.
D6 plus 1d6 acid. Oh! And then the strength check. Strength check on Billy. 1d.
Hang in there, Billy.
Plus 1 plus 3. What is it? What's Billy's strength modifier? Oh, it's plus 1. Okay, plus 1. Oh! So, okay. All right. So the queen grabs Billy and then just like starts shaking him violently in this death throw of just like and just hitting him against the wall. Billy like takes his shield and like slams it against her. It does no damage to her arm thing, but it's just enough to break free from the grapple. And Billy stands with spear and shield ready. He takes a lot of damage though in the meantime. Takes a lot.
Billy,
He's
we're gonna
looking
get out of
bad.
here.
He is looking bad. It's not a good sign for poor Billy. Oh. It's the mites' turn. The mites come running around the corner. And they can move through allies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2,
Okay, let me look up Burning Hands quickly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These creatures just come running around the corner or crawling on the walls and stuff like that. Your dream, in your dreams, you remember these, you feel the like crawling and stuff like that. You that sensation of darkness and swarming around you once again.
My ready action was to step forward.
Yep.
Do I hit all these 4 if I do it like this?
Yes. 15-foot cone? Yes. Yes, you do. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I really hope this works.
I do too.
Good, guys.
Let's see here. They're all
Yes.
got the same saves. This is going from left down. So just like reading, left down. So 4d20.
And damage.
All right. First one saved. Second one sucked it. What about the fourth one? What's the DC? 12? Yeah. So this one gets crispy crittered. Oh, the warrior? No, it's not the warrior. This one dies outright. This one... Save for half, right? Oh, no! Oh,
What?
no! So...
Don't do this to me, man.
This is how it works. Despite your best attempts, all right? Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. They are still up. Oh my
That
God.
was my best shot.
Oh my God, they are still up. And then, yep. Just barely, too. Just barely.
I'm sorry, Billy.
You need to roll better, man. Did you roll low, too, on your dice?
I rolled
Average.
a 9.
No, you rolled low. You rolled low.
Okay, Billy. Is it my turn now?
No. Let's see here. It is now the warrior's turn. The warrior, infuriated with this blast of fire that's scorching its carapace, it screams in rage and opens its maw up, and it releases acid. So give me a DC save. Reflex. It's 2d4. Did you make it? Oh, you're taking full damage here. You take 5 points of acid damage as it just and this sprays you.
Hey,
All right.
Billy.
Let's see here. Is Billy
It was
in
nice
the
knowing
cone?
you, Billy.
Let's see here. Give me a second. Is Billy in the cone? No. No, he's good.
All right, Billy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I know this looks bad.
Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
Not horrible, as it's now the mite's turn. The mites attempt to bite you, crawl around and bite you. Oh man, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't get in. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can't get in either. So these creatures are like crawling all around and everything else. They're coming down, and this is when they start biting you. Remember your vision, your dream,
Looks like
all
the end.
insects and stuff like that. Yeah, they come in and start eating you. Let's go ahead and roll.
Are they
This is
gonna
not
roll?
warriors.
Or...
3 attacks on you. 1, 2, 3. Let's be careful here. 3 attacks. Oh my God! Oh my God! How you doing,
Alive.
buddy?
I have 3 HP left, so that's it.
Oh no! Oh no!
Use the smoke bomb. Get out of here.
So let's see here. You take 2 points of damage. Let's see here. What is this? No, that's not right. Where is it? That's not right either. That's not right either. Where is my stats from? There it is.
Only 2 of them hit.
Audience is at home. He's only going to take 2 points of damage. Yeah. You only take 2 points of damage.
Okay.
As 2 of them latch on you, and you feel your body being pulled on both ends as they're just violently trying to kill you. All right, it's the owl's turn. Do something, Al. Do something, man.
I'll do anything. If my owl if I die, the owl dies as well, so he's just panicking. Can he to my reach for Adron and pull out the smoke bomb and drop it on the ground?
Yes, you may. Are you throwing it down on the ground right now? You're doing it right now. Okay,
Look.
that's some con saves for the bugs. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 10-foot radius, so 4 of them are going to run. It looks like, if they make it or don't make it.
So they're afraid of smoke? Is that it?
It'd be 4d20. 4d20. Oh,
You
that's a
need
lot of
this.
running. Okay, so right to left. One. He's running. So
Affected
fear.
by this? Because she's 10 feet away from the smoke bomb as well.
Yeah. So feared. And then, oh, he's feared too.
Like,
the warrior's feared
create
as
fog.
well.
Like, it just obscures this.
No, they're afraid of the stink, the stench. And then he made it. And then this one, he is feared. Feared as well. All of them have. Do you see the little icons on them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, those are the ones that are feared. It's 10 foot, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, Billy.
Whose turn is it now? Mine's just
Wait, is the queen?
The owl just went. It was just the owl. So now it's your character's turn. It's now Adron's.
So how come the queen didn't have to make a save?
Is she within 10 foot? Yes, she is. She needs to make a save as well. Oh, these two need to make a save as well. Oh my gosh, I'm not paying attention at all. 20. They failed as well, so these guys are feared. He's feared as well. Feared. Oh, he's feared. I already got that one right there.
This might be it, Billy.
Maybe. You might make her or break it right here. Okay, queen. What's hers? What's her con save? That's ungodly strength. There's her con. +1. Okay. Ugh. This is make or break you. Make or break you. What's the DC?
I don't know.
You don't know. What is it? What level is her? What level is she? Give me a second. I want to check. I want to see what her spellcrafting ability is. It's going to be close. It's going to be super close. It's going to be real close. All right, audience. Audience right here. Oh, so close. The DC of her spell save is a DC 12.
I didn't hear what you said. Is it 12?
It's 12.
What is it?
She's feared. Awesome. Okay, she is feared as well. Big Mom. So tell me what happens. This is the big changing point right here.
The owl saves the day. It reaches into Adrian's hand and takes the smoke pellet, cracks it on the ground, and it creates a crack of and emits a big plume of mist that unravels them.
All right. I want you to roll a D20 or a D10 for the mites. That's how long they're afraid. Then I want you to roll a D8. Awesome. The mites are pretty much out of combat. Go ahead and roll me a D8 for the warrior. And then a D6 for the big mama. Uh-oh. And then a D6 for mama.
On high rolls.
Oh, big mama's leaving. Okay, so you got okay. So everybody's leaving.
All right.
So Warrior's turn. Warrior's going to get your attack of opportunity as the warrior begins
I'm
to
gonna
move
use-
away. You don't
With
have
my
to
last
use it. This
HP.
is a reaction. You don't have to use it, but what are you going to do?
I think it's good to use a reaction if I can.
Okay.
Otherwise,
That's a hit.
so yes.
Okay. Roll that sweet
That's right.
damage. Oh, let me select this. Oh, why is it not letting me select?
Wait, can I specify for the warrior one? So this one.
Yes. This is the warrior. Warriors are up first. It's not allowing me to select. Come on now. Okay. Let me reset this. Let me refresh. For some reason, it's not allowing me to change. Oh, that's why. I'm on the DM's layer. That's why. Okay. I was like, I can't select it. How much damage did you do?
2, by the looks of it.
Okay, it
2
survives.
damage.
It survives.
Oh,
It is
That's
going to
scary.
run as fast as it can, which isn't very fast, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the queen's turn. Queen's going to turn and attempt to flee. Billy's going to take an attack of opportunity. Why don't you roll that? It is +3.
sure, I'll
2,
roll it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a hit. Roll 1d6, 1d8 plus 1. Oh! +6. All right. Whose turn is it now?
I think
It's
it's
now
my
Billy's
turn.
turn.
'Cause
It's actually Billy's turn right now.
Billy, you gotta get this one bug that isn't frightened, otherwise I'm dead.
Okay. So Billy, he's looking bad right now. If he moves, let me see here. Oh man. Yeah, actually, you can get into it. Your owl's small, right? He's an ally, and actually, your owl's with you, right?
Should be like in my shoulder.
Okay. All right. So he gets in here. He sees that one bug is not afraid. Go ahead and roll me 2d20. One is for the spear, and the one is for the bite.
Um,
And both hit. Tell me how Billy kills this unafraid mite.
swallow it whole. Just bites its head off.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. It is now the mite's turn.
Billy.
You both get an attack of opportunity as this mite right here tries to flee.
With its spear.
Yeah. That's a hit.
I'll roll for
Yeah,
me.
yeah, he's dead. He only had 1 hit point, so don't worry about it. These mites are going to flee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and that is one turn. Top of the round, it's you. You're up.
Okay, Billy, you gotta listen to me. This one bug right here, it's not afraid anymore. We gotta take him out. I'm gonna take a step closer
Okay.
and
Yeah, this creature, although you're not aware of it, but it's starting to shake off the effects of the. It's just standing there and just shaking its head like, what just happened? Oh,
Please die.
Reflex save. Reflex save. Oh, roll damage. Oh my! Tell me how you kill this creature. Tell me how you kill this.
it like turns around like to glare at us, and I just throw a ball of acid right in its face.
It dies screeching.
Round.
All right.
One shot to get out of here.
It is now warriors are gone, so I can mark off warriors. It is now the queen's turn. Queen moves farther
Please
away.
just.
Oops.
Can I pick up my trap as a free action?
Yeah, interacting with stuff. There we go.
I don't want to leave the trap behind.
It's now Billy's turn. What's Billy going to do? Like he looks pretty torn up right now.
Let's get the heck out of here, Billy. Let's blow this joint.
Billy like croaks in reply, like, "Urgh," and like clutches his side where like the queen like pinched him really freaking hard. His leathers are clearly blood soaked, and not with that of the enemies.
And if only I had. Oh, it's a good thing I got that, used that comprehend languages when I did.
It's the little things, man. It's the little things that make a huge difference.
Can we just run out of here now?
We are still in initiative order, because we've got how many more turns? Three more turns for the queen. So yeah, we're still in that sweet, sweet initiative order until you guys make it to here, which it shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, so you tell Billy what?
Nope. Run, Billy, run!
Tell Billy to
It's
run.
crazy down here.
All right, Billy. Let's see here. You move 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The animal's frightened of him and cannot attack of opportunity. It is the mite's turn. Seeing the bad, scary man running by. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see here. Caught between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Trying to escape. That seems logical, I guess.
He gets the act for opportunity.
Yeah. Billy gets an attack of opportunity. Go ahead and roll that. That's a hit. 1d8 plus 1. Oh, tell me how Billy kills this creature.
As he's like charging past, he just impales the beetle and just keeps running. It's like at the end of his spear now.
He takes a bite of it just cause. Yep. Because Billy's always hungry. All right. It is now the owl's turn.
It's going to stay on my shoulder, I guess, as I pick up.
And it's top of the round. What do you do?
Pick up the trap with my free action.
Yep. Happens.
I'm gonna, and I can hit this with a acid splash as I'm running past.
You may, yes. It's a reflex save, correct? Yes.
Through these tunnels, and I'm just shooting magic spells left and right.
Pew, 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 pew. Okay, well, there you have it.
Okay, it gets away.
So as it's
keep
running
moving.
away, it's like crawling on the sides of the walls and shit like that. And the acid just goes flying past, and it's just...
We gotta get out of here, Billy.
All right, it is now Billy's turn. Where's there no more? What are you telling Billy?
I think we should just get out while we still can.
All right, Billy runs for the exit. He can see, and he's in here. He's safe for the moment, but he is currently climbing out of the hole. You have to make it to one of these reds.
I'm also gonna.
All right.
my
Well, it's
turn.
not your turn. It's currently the queen's turn right now. She's just going to huddle in the darkness right now. And then it's the mite's turn. It's going to run away still. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And then now it's the owl's turn. What's the owl do?
Sneaky and just go for the cheap kill.
I mean, you could. You could.
Should I do it? I don't know.
You tell me, man. This is you tell me. I mean, you're so close to the exit.
Okay, Al is going to go here. It's going to take the dodge action
Okay.
as advantage, disadvantage on attacks against it.
Okay.
And as pulling his way forward, he makes a gesture. As it grabs onto the apple.
You're fading in and out again. Say your thing again.
I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp through my owl.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Go ahead. Well, if he's taking the dodge action, he can't attack. I want you to know that, right?
He's not attacking.
Okay.
I'm attacking through him on my turn.
Okay. So you're using your action. Okay. That's a miss. So this it's so fearful. It's like shivering and shaking, and your owl's just like, whoosh, and just misses. All right. It is now Billy's turn. Billy's going to leave. Billy's gone. Billy's gone.
Combat.
Yep. It's the Queen's turn. Queen does her thing. Might's turn. I don't know if your owl gets an attack of opportunity or not. 1, 2, 3,
I don't.
5, 6.
Familiars can't attack.
Okay. But it moves again. 6. Why did that double? Did I miss one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. And Owl's turn.
Can my owl sort of just like... This is...
Sure. As you approach this wooden stone, it looks like, in your mind, a tomb of some sort. Some sort of grave or sarcophagus. Something. As you get that close. What's
Well, I go another 60 feet back
all right, sounds good to me.
over the place. Adron is going to use his action to escape.
All right, we are now out of combat. We're heading back into a safe place again. Well, much worse here for wear, however. Yeah, because you guys are beat up. Mind you, this has only been about 15 minutes max as you've been here. So
already
it's still,
down there for 15
it's still in the morning. So Billy's breathing pretty hard. He's like, whew. That was tough.
You did really good, Billy. That was amazing. You taking on that huge spider. You're like biting it.
It's like
I'm really impressed.
that was no spider.
It was huge, man. Live. Sheesh. A lot different.
Billy
that.
croaks in reply, and he eats the shish kebabbed bug still on his spear.
I think we should just maybe call it a day, man.
Billy nods in agreement. He's like, that was rough.
Maybe I can try again tomorrow. But, I don't think it's a two-person job, It's down
Billy
there.
shrugs. He's like, we hurt him bad.
Good chip out of them. So that's something. Let's go talk to Ted and tell him what happened.
Billy nods, and he's like starting to like tend his wounds where that like creature bit him, damn near in half. So,
Ed's gonna be so mad.
so.
Help, no.
How do you approach this, by the way?
Sorry? We just sort of lean on us. I lean on my staff.
Okay.
Self in. Put it in like dirt.
So Farmer Ed, of course,
Yeah, it's like
is he's currently whittling away on a piece of wood by the time you come in. He drops his knife and his whittling stick. He's like, "What the hell happened to you two? You guys look like you just fought a war." You guys are covered in like bug guts and dirt and shit, and Billy's bleeding. You're bleeding. It looks terrible. You guys look horrible. What the hell happened to you? You also stink. What'd you do?
just didn't make it out alive. It was only because of that smoke screen that we were able to get away.
Like Farmer Ed's like, yeah. You're lucky. You're lucky to be alive. That's why I hired you. I warned you it was dangerous.
We took down a few of them, but that queen is something.
You actually saw the queen? Is she big?
She's huge and scary, and you're like a big bug killer for that one, man.
He's like, aren't you
You
a
should
bug
probably just-
killer? I thought I hired you for that.
Bigger bug killer, man.
Bigger bug killer? I don't know what that means.
I don't know. If we could somehow like lure them above ground, we might stand a chance. If we like all work together. But I don't know.
Billy's exhausted. He walks over to his little stool, little sitting stool, and he just like, ugh. Like, what the hell
We need to
happened
call
to
the
you?
Avengers guys.
It's like watching Billy, who's like gimping towards his thing. It's like, what the hell happened to you? And Billy's just like, and he eats like
Don't
more
even
of
get
his.
this.
Yeah. It's like, I thought you were going to protect him. What happened?
I mean, we went down there and then we were getting chased from one side, and then this huge spider queen came from the other side.
Spider Queen.
A huge chunk out of Billy.
There's even spiders down there?
Sorry, I'm getting mixed up. It was a termite queen.
Oh, termite.
And I also saw a tomb. A coffin or something down there.
What are you talking about?
Whether there was a sort of sarcophagus, like burial.
Ed
It's-
shrugs
it's
his
like-
head. Like,
I've used up all my magic for today, man. I only have so much I can do.
well, go clean yourself. You don't bleed all over the furniture, and goodness gracious. And it's like, you look terrible. Get some rest.
It might just be easier just to smoke them out, you know?
Smoke him out.
The tunnels filled with like timber, light them on fire, and like fill the tunnels with smoke and hope that they.
You want to burn down half my property? I don't think so.
I mean, it's all underground.
You want to start a fire underground beneath my lands?
They're hoarding food down there as well. There's like a dead horse, apples. I guess they're collecting apples from the tree.
That's crazy talk. I don't own a horse. I mean, other than other than Little John or Little Joe.
I mean, there's a horse down there. If you don't believe me, go check it out for yourself.
Well, that's dangerous. Maybe it is a good thing that I hired you. I don't want him to eat my horse.
If we can get them to get above ground, like one by one, that'd be a lot easier. They've got like.
He like scratches his chin. You think that he's a bit hungover from last night when he was celebrating a bit too much. He's a little grumpy too, if you hadn't noticed.
I'm sorry that we couldn't today, but hopefully tomorrow, after a little rest, we'll come up with a plan.
Don't you have some finger waggling trick that you can do to fix it?
To do what exactly?
To fix the problem. Instead of burning down my property and using up all my wood. Don't you have some sort of magic trick you can do?
I can create fire for like a brief second in like a cone.
Yeah, why don't you
No,
do
not to
that?
fill a cave.
It's like, instead of burning down my damn
I
property.
could burn out their food supplies, I guess, but that might be a plan. It would force them to like come out more, and we can hunt them above ground.
Well, that's an interesting idea. I can't be up and about 24 hours a day and keep an eye on my stock. I can't see too well in the dark, so I can't stay up all night.
Do you have any smoke bombs on you, I guess, that we could use? Because those really saved our lives back there.
I don't make smoke bombs. I don't even know how they're made.
To be honest, it's a bit perplexing.
I'm sure you'll figure out. Says you're smart and stuff like that. You're
Alright.
a finger waggler, so you got to be smart sometime. I'm glad that you're learning some schooling from the farm, some practical stuff, not those books you read and scrolls.
Okay.
So like Farmer Ed's just like sipping a little bit, and he seems a little grumpy, but he's not like completely unfriendly towards you. Like he'll listen to what you have to say, but he seems pretty upset that Billy's hurt and stuff. So he cares about you a little bit, not as much as Billy. You get that sense. Like he keeps like glancing over at Billy, who's currently just sitting there.
Let us just tend to our wounds. We'll come up with a plan in the morning.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan to me. You did all your chores yesterday, so you're good for today.
Oh yeah, I guess like. Wait, do I have to do more chores? I guess. Like, is that once a week, or
Well,
you just ask whenever you need something done?
I hired you to take care of my pest problem, so I figured you'd get the pest problem first. I mean, I was a little bit behind on the other chores, and I really appreciate you helping. Wanted to see what you were made of, see if you were a decent folk.
I hope at least I've shown my myself at least a little bit.
You're fading really bad, man. Fading real bad.
I hope I've proved my worth at least. It'll be worth every penny by the end of this.
I'm sure. So, are you going to do anything else?
Take a short rest. I get a spell slot back. So,
Okay.
can I go visit?
Oda?
Let's go visit Oda
Okay.
before the day ends.
So sure. Go visit Oda. How do you approach this?
I'll also just approach the border and sort of. Oda? Hello? Are you there?
You hear like the leaves and the trees kind of move back and forth.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for the smoke bomb. What do you call it? Basically saved me and Bill's life.
You hear like, I'm in there.
I will cast comprehend languages on myself.
Yep. She's like, I know it would save your life, of course. I'm the smart
You
one.
know?
I've saved the farmer's lives many times. The old fool always likes to get into dangerous situations. Are all humans so dumb?
Say to, aspire that for which is beyond ourselves makes people great.
As you're like talking, there's like a little cloud around your head that's like starting to snow on you.
Is that a good sign or a bad sign?
What are you here for? What do you want?
Thank you, because,
What do you want? Speak plainly.
can you teach me how to make smoke bombs?
You're too dumb. And she laughs at this. And
All right, well, willing to learn, but I appreciate it. You're very busy.
I'm always busy. I'm always doing fun stuff.
I'm gonna go to sleep then. Tend to my wounds.
Oh, well, before you go, I have something to give you. Turn and face me.
Wait, really?
Yes, I have something to give you. From out of the nowhere, a snowball comes flying. And splats right in your face. And you hear this like laughing, like giggling.
Good talking to you, Oda. See you around, I guess.
Magic. That's the last thing you hear.
Oh wait, you want to see a magic trick before I go?
Yep. Entertain me. Show me magic.
I've got any spell slots.
You still have some magic.
One magic. I go over to the stump and I drop a bead of like acid, so it like covers the surface with acid and it leaves like a pattern.
Oh, like an acid sketch? Awesome. That's pretty cool. Roll me a performance with advantage. She's like, that's cool. I can do it better.
I'm still learning. I'm very much new to magic.
Don't worry,
But
you'll
I
be
hope to get
smart
better.
one day. You'll be smart one day.
Before I go, can I ask you something?
God, you
about,
talk so much. What do you want?
Just I've been having like these really weird dreams lately. I just wonder if you know much about dreams, like because you're a fae.
I know everything about dreams. They happen when you sleep.
About like my dreams.
Oh, yours is human dreams. You got stupid dreams. Did you say something?
What do you dream?
Oh, I dream of winter snows, of dragons flying by, of everything and nothing all at once. Have you ever been to the Fae? Fae are beautiful. I dream of courts and fishing and swimming and not this boring talk about dreams. I actually do them. You need to do your dreams.
It's weird because, I dreamed about spiders and then I was attacked by spiders. Then I dreamed about termites and I got attacked by termites.
Well, you're dumb. She's like, I don't dream about spiders and termites. Those are ugly and stupid.
Well,
You're
Sure.
weird. You're weird. But you do have some magic, so you have potential for a human. She like giggles at this, like hee 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 hee.
All right. I'm going to leave Oda and take a long rest, please.
As you walk away, you notice like as soon as you get like right around here, the little snow that was circling around you falls away. Through your natural 20 earlier, you know that Fae have certain powers that can expand through certain areas and zones. So you think that there's a distinct area. Well, you didn't really. Yeah.
I mean, it looks like there's a tree there that is maybe the source of it, but maybe not. To sleep now.
Okay, sounds good. All right. So as you go to sleep, I want you to roll me a fortitude or con save.
The termites spew out of your belly.
No. You have visions, but this time not of creepy crawlers, but of like a gem, like a glowing gem.
Oh no. I'm gonna get eaten by a gem.
I mean, it's not dark, it's not evil, it's not good, it's not bad, it's just a gem. And it's just sitting there sparkling and glowing for you.
What color?
You tell me, what color is it? This is your imagination.
Green, I guess. I'll go with green.
Sounds good. Okay.
What an unusual dream.
Yeah, that's what you have.
Yeah.
So it's like probably like almost in the middle of the night. Billy's still like sleeping. Farmer Ed is doing his thing. During your sleep, go ahead and roll me a perception.
Okay.
It's probably going to be the last time too.
Oh, come on now. Yeah, the farmer is secretly like an inquisitor, and we just missed like this whole plot line because my owl
Hey,
is always
I mean,
looking
it's
for
dice
rabbits.
rolls. It's all dice rolls. Jesus Christ. Yep. Those rats and stuff. Yep. Okay. Those mice and rats and stuff. Pretty cool. Okay. The night passes uneventfully.
Yep. I'm going to pajama myself and then immediately use a short rest again.
Okay.
Spell slots, but I also have mage armor for the 8 hours of the day.
Excellent. From the first time you cast it, you still have it.
You don't have to concentrate on it or
Right.
anything.
You still have it. Like, it hasn't been 8 hours yet, right? Unless you rested for a long rest.
So I'm taking the long rest.
Oh, so you are
That's
taking...
fine.
Okay. All right.
Cast Mage Armor. Then I take a short rest for 1 hour.
Sounds good.
So I have 2 spell slots.
Anything else?
That's as best as I can prepare.
Okay. Billy's back
Run
to
against
full
me.
health. Is he rested? It's currently nighttime and stuff like that. And while Farmer Ed's getting ready to go to sleep, he's like, well, did you get your smoke bombs? Oh, well, sorry to hear that, lad.
I didn't catch that, sorry.
Did you get your smoke bombs? Farmer Ed asked if you did your smoke bombs.
Didn't want to push my luck with the fate.
That's smart. Asking for 2 gifts in one day, you're risky. Real risky.
But this time I'm preparing lots of magic, lots of offensive magic.
Ed's like, I
Blazing.
don't know what that means, but sure.
Look at me.
He like shrugs. He's not quite sure. Magic, offensive magic, defensive magic. I don't know. It's magic. All right.
Got like this sheen that protects me.
If you say so. I've got one of those trinket doohickey things too.
You've got a like a shield?
He like looks at you weirdly. He's like, why would I need a shield? The only shield I have is Billy. Billy's got the shield. Why do you want one?
So what do you have?
He like looks at you. He's like, what are you talking about?
I guess I misheard you. Sorry.
It's like, no, I don't have a shield. No, why? You asking me what I use to defend myself?
I mean, it seems like it's a pretty dangerous area outside.
This is a farm, lad. This is dangerous work to begin with. You're more likely to get hurt. This is true facts, audience. You're more likely to get hurt on a farm than in most like grocery stores and stuff like that.
Is he okay?
You are fading in and out really badly right now.
I'll go back to my desk. Sorry.
See if it helps out any.
Okay.
All right, there we go. That's a lot better. So are you guys ready to move on? What are you going to do now?
I'll try one last shot at the underground and then call it a day.
Excellent.
Uh,
All right. So how long did you rest for?
it was at least 12 hours.
Okay, 12 hours. So
Ish.
one rest easily. Okay.
Now I have points. At
All right, let's see here.
and an hour.
Okay. Let's go ahead and roll. Okay. Then 1d8. Okay, yeah, there we go. 2, there we go.
I don't know what you're rolling.
You venture back down into the depths. Let's go ahead and make sure Billy's back up to full health. Billy's a little bit nervous, right? So he's kind of like croaking. He's like, this dangerous. They'll be wary about us this time. Be careful.
Can I do Redley doing the whole flyby?
Sure. You see, like, all the insect bodies have been piled up into this. It seems that this is their food stock. All the dead bodies have been accumulated right here. And it seems like everything else has been cleaned and washed, as it should be. The termite mound has been fairly inactive, since most of its members have died. You also notice, like, as you circle around this area, the queen is being attended to by her mites, right? And they're like,
Patch it together.
So what?
And patch it up.
Mm-hmm. They're like cleaning her wounds and stuff like that. So I don't think you fly close enough to yeah, you're good. And then, of course, you see the dung pile. Okay, well, that's all you see.
Relatively unchanged.
Yeah. And of
The
course,
treasure. Good.
Okay.
Let's go this way.
So Billy follows.
No relative wedding. Alright, so first thing is I'm gonna go.
Oop.
Billy, what's happened to your face?
Billy's really changed. Billy's changed. Oh, nope, that's not what I want. He's like,
Billy, you've turned into an insect.
Billy's
Look at
gone
the
full.
spiders.
Yep. Full. He's been eating all those bugs. What do you expect to happen? There we go. All right, there we go. Paste. There we go. Billy's back. But I can't turn him, which is kind of weird.
Alright, so we got this food pile.
Mm-hmm.
Got my torch. I put my torch on the food pile.
Okay.
Start a fire.
It lights and it begins to burn. All the dry animal carcasses and stuff like that, as well as the recently dead mites, catch on fire and begins to burn.
Alright.
While this is going on, you hear a scream from in the cave as smoke begins to fill the cavern. And you hear the of insects approaching. What do you do?
Head back to the entrance. I'm going to set the trap.
Okay.
Back to the surface.
Go ahead and move your
I'm going to try and stab them as they climb out.
Okay. So where are you going to set yourself?
We're moving back to the safe spot. Sort of.
Okay. So right there? Okay. So Billy's like, point me to where you want me to be. Croak, croak.
What was that, sorry?
Where do you want Billy to be? Ping where you want him to be. Where do you want Billy?
I mean, this is fine.
Oh, this is good? How it is? Where are you wanting your trap?
So, like, we went back to the surface and we sort of, like, stabbed them as they crawled out the hole. But that might be difficult from a technical point of view.
Okay, so if you leave, they don't follow you.
I will stay.
Okay.
Smoking them out would be a solution, but it's a huge cave, so maybe
Yeah, it's a fairly large complex. It's not, yeah.
Seems like they're not following us, so
I mean, are you coming back down?
let's keep pressing on.
So currently you're right here, right? So you guys left and came back, right?
Yeah.
Well, stuff's changed. So Currently,
Yeah.
when you come back, what time do you come back?
10 minutes?
10 minutes? Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Sounds good to me. As you come back down, and as you fly your owl around, your owl sees the queen and the mites currently tending to the flames that are currently eating their food source. So, you're currently like,
Here's our chance.
what would you like to do now?
As they're doing that, I'm going to set hunting trap over here.
Okay. Where would you like Billy?
Hey, Billy, get behind the hunting trap.
Okay. So right there.
We're only going to get one chance to surprise them, so let's make it count.
Sounds good. Billy like nods to you.
I'm going to acid splash these two because they are both within 5 feet of each other.
Okay. Go. They need to roll, right? 2d20. 2d20. Bam. They both fell. Roll damage. Okay, so you kill this one outright. Tell me how it dies.
I mean, a ball of acid just comes out of down the tunnel and blood guts everywhere
So this
as it dissolves them.
So as the acid hits it, right?
Yeah.
It falls over, crumbled. While the other one's like, "Eee!" And that's enough to activate Big Mama and the Mite. Roll that sweet, sweet initiative. Oh, 2d20. First one is Big Mama. Be 6 and 3. All right, what'd you get?
For me and
+1.
now.
And then for Billy. Wow. everybody was terrible this turn. Everybody's like, it's because it's like a smoky, like everybody's like taking a couple of seconds to be like, what is doing what?
For me, I'm just straight up in there with my acid balls.
Yes. Adron is up first. What does he do?
Because they're both in 5 feet of each other.
They are, yes.
Making so much acid. It's crazy. Like, really bad for the environment. Because it's like ruining the soil and stuff.
All right. It's 2d20. They both fell and take full damage. This one dies. Tell me how it dies.
I mean, as the second splash of acid comes down, it sort of just dissolves in like a hiss of gas.
It dies. And it's now the owl's turn. What's the owl doing?
The owl is going to fly over here, take the dodge action.
Excellent. And now it's just the queen.
Just a queen.
Just the queen.
We can take it, Billy.
Enraged by you slaying her last faithful drones. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. How high up is your owl?
It is. I mean, it's a tunnel, so it can't be too high, I
Yes.
imagine. It's
So
basically trying to.
She can reach it, right? She can easily reach it. Okay. She is.
The owl is trying to lure her.
Oh, well, she's definitely taking
Because
the
it's,
bait. She's going to eat it. She attacks the owl because it's the first thing she comes into contact with.
Okay. I mean, it's
1d20 plus
okay.
5.
Go for
Oh
it.
my gosh.
It's disadvantage.
Is it with disadvantage?
Yeah, because it's taking the dodge action.
Okay, sounds good. 13?
Will hit. Do you want me to roll a d20?
No, it's definitely dead. it's she's just coming up and just with her mandibles just tunk.
That's a dead owl.
That's why you don't. I don't know why you did that, but okay.
I'm gonna use shocking grasp through it and like keep it at bay for a while.
Yeah, you do that later. But yeah, she just comes up to it and just chunk with her mandibles. And then she like bites nothing, right? So
Okay,
she's
let's
like feeling nothing with her mandibles. And she turns.
And the monocle just falls to the ground.
Yep. And she turns slowly and looks at the last two traitors.
This is it.
Yep. It is now your turn. Hal's gone.
Still have a few seconds of
Yep. You have one turn. What are you gonna do, man?
a acid splash.
Do something big. Do
burning
something big or
hands.
go home.
I want to ready burning hands.
Okay. Sounds good. Anything else?
As soon as it gets in melee range, I'm going to blast it with my burning hands.
Okay. It is now Billy's
that's
turn.
it.
What do you tell Billy to do? This is the last time you'll probably see him.
Wait, I'm just going to take a step back.
Okay.
Get ready to stab.
Billy nods. All right. It is now.
And maybe step back and
Okay. It's the Queen's
move
turn.
here so you don't get burned.
The Queen
Yes.
comes up and activates the trap that she's not aware of. What's the DC on that?
Okay. It's a DC 13.
D20 even. What happens when she passes?
Trap. She doesn't get caught, so she pulls her leg out in time before it snaps shut.
Okay. What happens is that the trap snaps onto her leg, but her armor's just so thick that's just like bit into her leg, and she like turns and looks at Billy, right, because it's the nearest target, and she just like, and Billy's like, no, and she's like, I'm going to eat your face, and misses. Oh, and misses.
You can do it, Billy.
All right, you're up.
Don't I? Because I prepared burning hands.
Yeah, it goes off.
I'm gonna do that.
What's the
Burning
DC?
hands at the face. It's 10 damage.
Tell me how you kill this queen.
Oh,
Whoosh.
as Billy dives out the way, I channel a huge amount of magical energy through my hands and send it surging through termites. Obviously, it cooks inside its own armor.
Beautiful.
Not so much for
Beautiful.
it could not protect it against magic.
All right, sounds good. The creature crumbles before your flaming blast. All right.
I pat Billy's shoulder.
Billy's like wide-eyed and everything else at this massive creature. So you know how the other mites were like itty-bitty, right? She's like double the size of them. So this is a very big insect, right? So Billy's just like,
Yeah. I'll pick up my trap.
okay, you pick up your
So
trap.
very important. I'd like the trap.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a look at. I mean, we killed the queen, but I want to see what this is at the back of the cave.
Billy's like, You see something?
Saw something with my owl, but I'm blind now. You'll have to help me down.
So
Tell
Billy
me what you
leads
see.
you around in the darkness. I mean, he doesn't know where you guys are going because he never saw this cave before. And then you're just describing it through your things. And he's like really excited, but not because of what you think it is. He's happy because eggs! He's like, eggs! Eggs! Woohoo! Eggs! So you hear him gathering up these eggs, right? Not paying any attention to this. Not paying any attention to this. It's like, woohoo! Eggs!
Can I feel with my hands, like around?
Oh, yeah.
I've got like a staff, so I can.
Eventually, you find Billy shows you. He's like, "Oh yeah, it's this stone thing right there. You can have that." And Billy's like collecting these eggs and stuff like that. He's like so happy. You, as you touch like this cold surface of stone, I'm going to describe everything in textile feeling.
Can I ritually cast detect magic? Maybe that will help.
Sure. What is it? I have to look at detect magic.
It allows me to sense auras.
Says maybe not be blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common things, 1 thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood and dirt. Okay. You sense magic. You can't see it. You sense it though.
So I can't sense it? Is that what you're saying?
You can sense it.
I can sense it.
You can sense it, yes.
What sort of, like, school it's from? Magic?
Let's see here. Does it tell you? You learn at School of Magic, if any. You sense... Okay, you're aware of the elements, right? You know that there is life magic, death... okay, there's the white flame, the black flame, fire, air, and earth. So this school, or source that you sense, is definitely life magic.
Okay, so can I, like, try and pick it up?
You just sense it in the stone. So you're, like, touching this, like, barrier of stone.
Hey, Billy, I think there's something in here.
Billy's, like, looking at us like, yeah, it's a big stone thing. Why are you interested in this?
Something inside it. It's with my magical abilities.
So like you hear like Billy like climbing up on the thing, and he's like, "Hey, there's a person on here."
What? What does he look like?
He like he's like grabbing your hands and he's like patting it, and you feel nothing but stone. I mean, you feel worked edge stone, but it's clearly something's here, right? He's like, it looks human.
Human? I think we can pry it open if we can.
So like Billy's like looking around for like a thing. You hear him just like patting. And it's like, I don't see any way to open it.
Are you sure like the top doesn't slide off maybe?
So you like he goes to the side of it and he starts heaving. 20 plus 1. You hear him grunting and pulling, and you hear him like nothing happens.
Can I assist him for advantage?
Yes, go ahead and roll.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. You're good. Go ahead and roll.
Okay. I assumed you were rolling, but I will.
Billy is
just
helping
roll.
you.
Well, I've got -1, so
Billy is helping you. Okay, so a blind man and a frog walk into a gravesite. What happens? You, yeah. The stone is like not budging at all.
of budging.
Yep.
I need to resummon my familiar so I can get a better picture of what.
Okay. You're going to do that in the darkness?
I don't have any money left.
Yep. This is why you want to take care of your familiars and stuff. I send it out to fight the big bad dragon. Well, the big bad dragon kills your
Like a
familiar.
fool. Look, Billy, do you have any money on you?
Billy looks at you and is like, "No, I'm a conscript. Why would I have any money?"
Sorry, maybe I have
He hands you something, and you feel it, and after a while, you understand that it's like a spider leg.
Open with a spider leg.
Yeah, you're given a spider leg.
I pry it open with a spider, like a crowbar.
Sure. If this fails, you're
That's
going to
the-
break your spider leg. You get one chance at this.
And that's the thing with crowbars; it gives you advantage on.
This is definitely not a crowbar. It's a spider leg.
It's not a real gun.
No. As you
I sense-
stick it
I def-
into the stone and start prying with a dead spider leg, the spider leg just cracks.
I definitely can sense something in there of great value.
Oh, yes.
Really
Very much
irritating, but I guess to the surface. We'll talk to Ed.
You could destroy it.
Oh, blast it open.
You do have acid.
Thank you for reminding me. Can I just dribble acid over? I just feel, maybe over so it's not so desecrating.
All right. So you're attacking the sarcophagus blind. Let's see how much damage you do to it. Go ahead and roll me.
I can create infinite acid.
Yes. Well, it doesn't stick around. Does that make sense? So it's not like I can put acid into a vial and have infinite acid splashes or whatever.
That's true.
It's a conjuration. So for one instant, there's acid. You do not destroy. You work around the seams, and eventually you get it open. Unfortunately, you can't see what's inside of it.
Billy, what do you see?
So Billy, what languages? Oh, Billy's there's something on here, and I can't read it.
Billy. Okay, Billy. Here's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna give me the ability to read with my fingers. Okay.
Is that how that
Now,
works?
it's comprehend languages.
It's to understand it, but I don't know if it's to read it, right?
You also understand any written language you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written.
Excellent.
So I would like to do that.
You cast the spell. And this is what you
So
get.
I don't need this. Sorry?
You cast the spell, and this is what you get.
Okay. Those who disturb my tomb know that you are forever cursed.
There you go. Should be able to see it now. Did you get it?
I haven't got it.
It says show players. It's in your handouts now.
An old stone anvil with dwarfish inscription. I have found a way. I'm reading this out loud to Billy. Way to relieve the curse of magic. The magical races will want to know of my great discovery. Protect the secret at all cost, for it could change the world. Know first of this, but I fear the agents of the dragon will stop me. May the firelight of gold mantle.
All right. So Billy's like, "Oh, that's boring." It pushes you out of the way and like looks on the inside of it. You see a number of coins. Well, you don't see shit. Billy's like, "Oh, look, gold,
Gold!
gold, gold." And you hear like the familiar ringing of coins being pulled out. It's like, "Ah, copper too, and silver."
Reach for the magic aura that's in there.
He's like, "I don't see no magic."
So I mean, I can still see it with detect magic, presumably.
That is true. Actually, you sense it. You don't see it. You see, where is it at?
I like pick something up. It's like a sponge with holes in the
You
top.
grasp onto something that is feels like a stone, and it's clearly magical.
Right now.
You're clutching it in your hands right now. It's
Like
clearly
important.
cold, stone shaped. It's clearly worked.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Are you? You are currently fading in and out.
Billy, what am I holding right now?
Oh, just a green rock.
Billy, I had a dream about a green rock this night.
It's like, you dream of rocks? You have a boring dreams.
Oh no! Look, the day before, I dreamed of spiders, and then I thought I killed a spider. I dreamed of being like eaten alive by cockroach. We almost died to bugs, and to this last night, I dreamed of a gem. Gem.
I dreamed of eggs.
No, Billy, God's dead.
You're magical. Woo! I dreamed of eggs. And look, eggs. Oh, you're like, he's literally showing you in front of your face, like, eggs, eggs. And you're like, oh, whatever.
Billy, I can't see the eggs. I'm blind.
Well, you could see, like, no more than a minute ago. What happened?
I can my owl. I can see through my eyes, the eyes of my owl.
Oh, that's crazy. That's an owl. And you're just, he, like, looks at you. And he's like, oh, and you can't see it. But he's, like, looking at the audience like, So Billy starts gathering up all this treasure. I mean, you can't see if he's taking anything or not. He's like, you want to keep Greenstone?
Sure. I'll just. It's probably best if I look after it.
So yeah. So he just like, you hear a gathering of many things, but you can't see. Some of it is eggs, some of it is maybe treasure, some of it is stone. You don't know what you got in there. But yeah, he seems to be collecting whatever it is.
And he's like picking up the egg. Oh, this is. As we go past, I'd like to recover my monocle.
Yeah.
the,
Billy will definitely grab your monocle for you.
All right, and then we head out and return to Ed.
Excellent.
Well done.
And that's the end of this adventure.
That was
Return
great.
to Ed, and you will get your like rewards and stuff too, but you can't see it until 2 weeks from now. Oh, did you enjoy yourself? Did you like it?
I mean, yeah, that was great.
It's like, I want to see you, but I can't. It's like, I want to show you, but I can't.
I'm glad I chose that when I made my character
Okay.
because it's like it adds a lot more to the story.
It's definitely an interesting play. I'm like, oh, well, now he's blind. Well, you could see. Oh, I can't say you can see. Like, well, you can hear. So I have to choose. Like, oh, well, you have to textile. You have to feel and touch. So it's an interesting turn of events. Normally I just describe stuff, but this is making me much more complicated.
Pushing all the DM limits. Just out of curiosity, was that for 3 people, that encounter?
Yes. So I'd hope that you guys had, yeah, you did great. You did great. Audience, you might have seen something that happened a couple of times, but that's fine.
I mean, yeah, I did. Taking 1 damage at one point was a bit lucky.
I mean,
You know, I
sometimes you
appreciate
were
it.
unlucky. I had 5 points of damage, and you rolled 9 and a 5. Should have killed all those bugs. You rolled low, just a little low.
But that was great, though.
It was,
Like,
and you used all the items that I gave you, which is what the DM always wants. Like you give your players stuff and like, you need to use this, and you're like, yes.
it was so clutch as well. With the bugs coming in from all sides.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep.
Man, so how much XP do I get?
You have leveled
That's
up. You are
encounter.
level 2. Yeah! Ding, 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 ding! Whoop, whoop. All right.
Like genuinely diviner now.
You are
I can see the future.
officially a diviner. Yes. If you folks at home didn't know, like the dreams were all set and pre-made and talked about prior to. So this was all discussed beforehand. Especially on a one-on-one basis like this. I like it because you can customize things to the player. So any final words, Uno?
It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning here.
Oh
so
man, I didn't mean to keep you up that late.
Thank you very much for running this for me. I'm very flattered, and I'm sorry no one else turned up, but hopefully we'll have more people next week.
Yes, hopefully. I mean, we had like 2 other people planned. One couldn't make it because of work, but oh well.
Of
It's
the
fun.
level
I like
advantage.
these. I like these one-on-one sessions too. So I had fun and everything worked out wonderfully.
Yeah, that's great. Going on YouTube, or is this going on?
This is definitely going to go on YouTube. This is going to be on my channel, and I'll share it whenever it loads up, and you guys can watch it. I don't normally do streams
hope-
and live stuff. That's way too much work. But smaller things like this, I enjoy. Yeah.
Okay, well, it isn't flickering too much right now. I can sort of see that on my screen. I hope it's not being.
Well, go ahead and wave to the
Magician.
audience and say goodbye. See you in the next episode.
Bye.
See ya.
Thanks for having me.